If you look up on a clear, dark night, you'll see amongst the stars there is one light that stands apart. Bright, red, Mars. For thousands of years, humanity has watched that wandering red light cross the heavens. Empires rose and fell beneath it. Priests studied it. Astronomers mapped it. Writers imagined it. Dreamers wondered what might exist there. Of all the worlds in the sky, none has captured the human imagination quite like Mars. Why? Long before telescopes, people noticed Mars. The color was unmistakable, red like blood, like fire, like war. The Romans named it after their god of war. Even before people understood what Mars was, they felt it carried significance. It was not merely another light in the sky, it was different. Then came the telescope. For the first time, we could look at another planet and see something that resembled a world. Ice caps, dark regions, changing seasons, a surface that seemed familiar. People began to wonder, could there be life there? Civilizations, cities. In the late 19th century, reports of strange linear features, later interpreted by many as canals, captured the public imagination. Millions of people came to believe Mars might be inhabited by Martians. Mars became more than a planet. It became a destination for the imagination. Soon Mars appeared everywhere. Novels, comics, radio dramas, films, television, video games. Generations of writers transformed Mars into a stage for adventure, a blank canvas, a place where the forgotten ruins of lost civilizations could be, alien empires, our new beginnings. Mars stopped being merely a fantasy when the age of rockets arrived. It became a possible destination. People landed on the moon. Spacecraft has crossed the solar system. Children grew up believing that humanity might one day build cities on another world. Mars has become a symbol of tomorrow, not a distant fantasy, a future close enough to touch. Mars feels reachable. Venus is a furnace, Jupiter a storm. The outer planets feel impossibly distant. Mars feels like somewhere a human being could actually stand. Not easily or comfortably, but plausibly. Mars looks like a place. Mountains, valleys, deserts, polar caps, horizons, topography similar to our own. The moon feels like a destination. Mars feels like a brand new world. We know now that though Mars appears dead, it once possessed rivers, lakes, maybe even oceans, a thicker atmosphere, a different past. When we are looking at Mars, we are looking at the remains of a world that mirrors our own. And we've always been fascinated by ruins. We walk through ancient cities and ask, what happened here? Mars invites the same question on a planetary scale. It may be the largest ruin humanity has ever discovered. Every generation imagines a different Mars. Victorians imagine canals. Pulp writers imagine Martians. Cold War dreamers imagine colonies. Today, we imagine settlers, terraforming, exploring, and new civilizations. Mars reflects the hopes of each generation that looks towards it. It's not just a planet, it's a looking glass and a reflection of ourselves. Mars represents something humanity has always sought, a frontier. Throughout history, there was always a horizon. Beyond the river, the mountain, the ocean, beyond the edge of the map. Every age had somewhere unknown, somewhere dangerous, somewhere waiting to be discovered. Every frontier created a certain kind of person, not just the archetype, but a real human that wrestled against reality. Explorers, settlers, prospectors, soldiers, inventors, dreamers. It's often said that there is no more frontier, that the earth is mapped, the oceans charted, the poles reached. But the frontier never disappears. It simply moves. The horse becomes a car, the wagon a spacecraft, the wilderness becomes another planet. The story will always remain. We love Mars because it represents possibility, the belief that the human story is not over, that there are still horizons left to cross, wilderness beyond the map, unknown worlds waiting for us. For millennia, we looked at Mars and imagined what might be there. Today, we know far more than our ancestors did. Yet the fascination remains, it increases. Because Mars was never really about a planet, it's about a question: what lies beyond? So look at it, hanging there in the night sky, red, distant, waiting, and dream of Mars.